Okay, this is just a quick video on how to make your Google site pretty. A lot of people don't like Google sites because they think they can't be as pretty as other versions, but if you just know a few little tricks and places to go, they're pretty easy to make pretty. Okay, so you'll go here. If you click on here, you'll go to your Google Sites. So you've got your grid there. And when you click on that, you go to your Sites button and you'll come to this page and you can go Create. Now what I do when I create a site that I'm experimenting with, I give it a name so I know to delete it at a later stage, and I'll just create that. Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to spin around, so you've just got to wait. Now the first thing I do when I go to my site is I don't like this sidebar bit down the bottom here, so I go up to here and I go Edit Site Layout. That means I can delete the sidebar, and instead what I want to have is I want to have horizontal navigation. So I want my pages across the top here, so I go horizontal navigation and then I close. Now we're just going to quickly make a couple of pages just so I can show you how to set up that horizontal navigation. So the new page button is up there, and that'll register in a minute. So I'm going to call one of the pages Fred, and I'm not going to worry about putting anything on it because all I'm doing this for is to show you how to set up your horizontal navigation. Call one Jack. And I'll call one Bob. Oops. Okay, so I've got my 3 pages there, and I can show you how to set these up on the horizontal navigation. Okay, so if we go back here, we go to, I'll just say, when you set a page up, it just opens it up automatically, and if you don't want to put anything on it, just go Save. So I'll go back to Edit Site Layout. I'm going to click on the horizontal navigation, and I'm going to add those pages. Until I actually add them this way, they won't appear, so I'm just going to go through those 3 pages and make sure they're added. Now the order you see them here is the order they'll appear on your horizontal navigation from left to right. So if I wanted Fred, for example, to be next to the home page, I'll just pop it up there. Now I might want Bob to be a sub-page of Jack, so I can just make it appear like that. And that'll make sure that Bob appears under Jack. So if I go OK, oh, and you can change your style down here. I quite like tabs. So we'll just wait for that to sort itself out for a minute. So we see now here, if I close that, when I go over there, Bob is now a sub-page of Jack, and they appear in the way I want them to. Now the next step for making your site pretty is to go back to that cog and go down to Manage Site. And the important thing here is your themes, colours and fonts. Okay, so what you have here, and this is just really important with that you experiment, is you have all the different areas of your page, and you can change the background, you can change the text. If you're looking at the content area, you've just got all these different headers for different headings you might want if you're formatting it in a particular way. The horizontal navigation is this bit here. So the best thing to do is just actually have a play around. You can change colours, you can choose the base theme over here if you want to add in a background. So for example, I want to add in a background to my entire page. So I'm going to go to the image bit, click on that, I'm going to upload an image. I'll upload one of the Halloween photos. And once you've uploaded that, you've got a couple of options, things you can do with it as well. So you've got your options here. So the default is to repeat it horizontal and vertical. I might just want to have it not repeated, but I might want to have it stretched to cover. So you can see there, you've got a different format for doing it. My text, I might want to change the color of it, and I might want to change the size of it as well. So the best thing here is just to really have a good old play around in this area, and you can set up your site the way you want to. And the only way you actually learn how to do it is to actually get in that area and have a play. Just one more thing about making the site pretty that I'll show you while we're here. You may want to have a little icon up here so that your site looks particular to what you want to look like. So when kids have a lot of tabs open, they can see really quickly. So that one there is our grass to glass one. So you'll see it's got a picture of a cow. Now I'll show you the file that gives you the cow up there. If you go to Manage Site and you go to Attachments, there is a file called a favicon.ico, and I don't know what that means, but that is that there, and you just make a little square and you just upload it to the attachments, calling it that, and that'll change that at the top. Okay, so best advice I can give you is just to have an experiment with that.